Hi everybody, I am going to make some beef stew tonight, and it's a recipe from the Donnelly family. Sorry about the video quality tonight. Amelia's busy doing something, so I'm just videotaping myself today. But we're going to do beef stew, and we're going to do it in a pressure cooker. Here's my pressure cooker, and I've got little pieces of beef that are already pre-cut from the grocery store, and I just put some oil in the pressure cooker and I just started cooking that up. And then when it's almost all cooked through, I will put 1 cup of water in. There we go. Here's my cup of water. And then I'm going to come over here, and it calls for, let's see, where's my recipe? It calls for some lemon juice. And the amount is about 1 tablespoon, so I'm going to put about a tablespoon in. And then it also calls for some Worcestershire sauce, about 1 teaspoon, so I'll put about a teaspoon of that in. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty good. So we got that in, and then it requires some black pepper and some paprika. And it says how much pepper, a half a teaspoon of pepper and a half a teaspoon of paprika. Let me see if I can open that. Hold on. We got a half a teaspoon of pepper. I'm going to put that in, about a half a teaspoon, like a little bit in your palm, and then another half a teaspoon of paprika. And we got that for your paprika. Throw that in. And then it calls for some sugar. The sugar is 1 teaspoon of sugar. So I'm going to get my sugar out. It's right above me here. Ooh. And it's about a teaspoon of that. So I'm going to get, sorry, my kitchen's a mess today. I'm going to put in a teaspoon of my sugar in there. And it's got that 1 cup of water in there that it needs to pressure cook. So let me make sure I have all the ingredients. I got the oil, the water, the stew beef that's cooked through mainly, lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce, and then I've got the sugar, the pepper, the paprika, and I'm going to put 2 bay leaves. I think I have bay leaves in here. Let me look. I think I might have to get bay leaves. It's not really required. If you have it, you can put 2 bay leaves. Oh, I have it. Look. I've got 2 bay leaves, so I'm going to put 2 bay leaves in there if I can open this. Oh, here we go. All right, so we'll put 1 and 2 of those in there. That's what it looks like. 2 of those. And then I'm going to put the pressure cooker top on, which is right over here. So I'm going to put that on there. Let me move this way. Sorry, video's kind of bad today. But we'll put the top on the pressure cooker. I gotta line it up. And then I put it on the number 1 on my pressure cooker. Let's see. All right, so it's on the 1. And then when it just starts to steam, I'm going to time it for 12 minutes. So here it is. It's going to steam for about 12 minutes once it comes out. And then when 12 minutes is up, I'm going to hit the steam button, the release button, to release all the steam, and then I can tell you what to do. If you don't have a pressure cooker, it says that you can simmer all of those ingredients for 2 hours, I guess, at a very low simmer, but that takes too long, so I like to use my pressure cooker. When I put that in for the 12 minutes, I've already done it, but I get about 3 potatoes ready and chopped up. I get some carrots, as many as you'd like, chopped up. And then I get some onions. It can be either red or white onions, whatever you prefer to put in there, ready to go. And then I forgot to take out my green beans. So I have to find my green beans. Where are my green beans? I'm doing my beef stew recipe. I am. Hi, Birdman. And then, so here are my green beans. I'm gonna rinse those and then cut them in half because the family prefers them cut in half, you know, make it easy for them to chew. So once this 12 minutes is up, I'll show you what I do, but I'm gonna throw all that in. Oh, and then also some frozen peas. And you can also put in as many frozen peas as you like, but I'll show you. So I'll be back in about 12 minutes. All right, so our 12 minutes is up. Amelia came down from doing whatever she was doing so she can help me, and it'll be much better from now on, the video quality. Our 12 minutes is up. So as you can see, it was on the number 1 of our pressure cooker for 12 minutes. And now we're gonna release the steam. So I turn off the stove, and then it's gonna be kind of loud, sorry. And then I turn that to the steam so that all the steam comes out. If you want, you can turn your fan on, but alas, it's gonna be really loud if I turn the fan on, so we're just gonna leave it. Oh, that's not like a lot of steam. Usually it's more than that. Anyways, well, there goes the steam. And then if you come closer over here, you can see what I'm about to put in. I put in about a bunch of beans to feed about 5 people. And then I put in, you can put in 3 big potatoes. You peel them and cut them up. 3 to 4 potatoes, depending on if you like a lot of potatoes or not. I just put in 3 today. And then you can put in about a cup of chopped up carrots. And then you can put in 1 onion or 1 small onion or a half of a big onion, and it can be either the red onion or the white onion, whatever, whichever one you prefer. It doesn't really matter. So all my steam has come out, which is great. That's the fastest ever come out. You can see the little red doohickey that was up is now down, which means it should be safe to open. I'm going to get a what do you call these? Oven mitt, because it's still a little hot to open. So it should be ready because that's down, and so I'm going to open it. And watch out, the steam's going to come out, so you got to lean back. Woo-wee! And it looks great. Can you look in there, Amelia? So there's a little bit of water, and we've got the beef in there. And now I'm going to put in all the veggies. So here we go. So here come the veggies. We'll just put, well, I should have thought this out better and maybe separated a little bit.
You could just...
Well, we'll pick that up in a bit. It's okay. So we'll throw all of this in. All right, it's getting there. All right. Oh, we are.
Good job.
All right, I should have rethought that, but it's okay. We'll pick it up in a minute, but we won't put it in. We won't use it. Oh dear. We'll get it in a minute. Okay, so here are our veggies, but I also have my frozen peas to put in. So we'll put those in. Okay, so that's a lot of beans on the floor. So you just stepped on one. Anyways, okay. Then your peas. I just eyeball the peas. I just throw in what I like. Where are you going?
Putting in the same.
Oh, okay. So here we go. So I'm going to pour some peas in. And maybe the end of this one. Just put in how many you like. It doesn't really matter. All right, so can you see how lovely that looks? Can you see that? All right, and then I get some water because we have to steam this all for about 30 minutes. But there's not enough water in here. It'll get all dried out, and the beef will get kind of burned if you don't put more water in. So, I'm going to move kind of the veggies over a little bit so I can see how much water I'm putting in. So let me see. I'm going to put another cup in. I'm going to put in some more.
So about 2 cups of water.
All right, let's see what happens. We'll put in 2 cups of water. Let's see what it looks like. We want to be able to kind of see the water. I'm going to put maybe 2.5. Almost 3 cups, a little less than 3 cups in, just to see it, to make sure the stuff doesn't burn. So there we go. So we've got that going. And then I'm going to put the top back on. What do I do with the top? Oh, here's the top. So I'm going to put the top back on, but I'm not going to close it like it's pressure cooking. I'm just going to put it on top and then sort of on medium. And we just place it on the top so that can start to steam, and that'll be really good. Now the next thing we do is we're going to make dumplings, which is really good. All I do for that is I get my Bisquick and I'll bring it over here, and I gotta get a pan. All right, and let's see. Here's this, and then do you see my recipe, Amelia? Did you see what I did with it? It was over here. Okay, so we're gonna make dumplings, and we're gonna make it out of Bisquick. So we're gonna do, let's say, we're gonna double this amount that I have on here, so it's gonna be 3 cups of Bisquick, and it's going to be a cup of milk. That's it. So 3 cups of Bisquick and a cup of milk. So let me get out my cup. 3 cups. One, 2, 3 cups of that, and 1 cup of milk. And then we'll get a little spatula thingy to mix it up. Here we go. And as you can see, it's looking pretty good. It's looking like it's mixing nicely. All right, and it should be kind of on the sticky side. All right, can you see that? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait for this to finish steaming it's got 9 minutes left. And then after the 9 minutes are up, I'm gonna take the top off and I'm gonna plop the dumplings, right on top. And once I do that with a big spoon, dump them on top, I'll show that to you. Then we'll cook them for another 15 minutes or so. And then when the dumplings are cooked through, everything's ready to go and ready to serve. So I will be right back to show you how we put the dumplings in. Thanks. All right, so we're ready to put the dumplings in. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I'll take the top off of this. Ooh, it's hot. So you can see it. All right, there it is. I'm actually gonna mix it up just a little bit. There we go. You can see the beef there. We'll mix that up a little bit. All right, now it's ready for the dumplings. So I'm just going to take a big scoop out. Take a big scoop out and put it in like that. And then take out another big scoop. Right there. Scoop right here. Sorry. Uh-oh. And then put this last one right in here. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, there's a little bit more left in here, so we'll get that and scoop that out. There we go. Put that back in there. Alright, so I'm going to turn it back up to medium, and I'm going to put the top back on quickly. And just place it on top so we can cook for another 15 minutes. And then I'm going to check it in 15 minutes to see if it's done. If the dumplings aren't cooked all the way through, we'll keep it in for another 5 minutes and keep checking. So I'll be right back to show you how it looks after the dumplings. All right, so we got the last 15 minutes all done here with our dumplings put in here. And if you come look, you can see our dumplings are all puffed up and they're not too mushy. So the dumplings are done, and pretty sure that the veggies are done underneath it. So because the dumplings are all on top, it's hard to get down on the bottom to get the beef and some of the veggies. So what I first do is just take out the dumplings and kind of put it on another plate so that I can separate it amongst the kids, because the dumplings, that's their favorite part, right, Amelia?
I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I love it. It's really good.
So anyways, but I put that sort of on top so that I can have room to get to the bottom stuff.
To get the veggies.
So yeah, oh, and there's some beef right there. So put some more right up on here. All right, and then I'll get a plate and start serving the kids. All right, so I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm gonna dig deep and get some of the beef and a lot of the veggies. Doesn't that look good?
Yeah.
Right?
Looks amazing.
Nope, let me get another veggie. So there we go. And there's some dumplings here, so I'll just grab a dumpling right now and put that over on the side or on the top. So there we have it. There is our beef stew in a pressure cooker, and it's super good. And it takes maybe about 45-50 minutes if you do it in a pressure cooker. So I hope you make this sometime and enjoy it as much as we do. Have a good night. Thank you.